Yo, if you're a content creator or if you just anybody, period, that need merchandise, man, you need to check out the Print Champs Incorporated, man. The website is going live 7/11/2020. They do all my Lord Brunson merchandise, and they'll hook you up, man, no matter what level you are as a content creator, man. They got plans, and they have budgets, and they have everything that fits your needs perfectly for you to get off and started in the merchandise lane as well. You know what I mean? They'll make sure you compensated and everything, man. The Print Champs are, you know, the way to go in terms of merchandise, in my opinion. There's no long-term binding contracts. They ship, they do everything. You never even have to touch a piece of merchandise in your life. Put it in the hands of the Print Champs and just go hard and let everybody know that's LB sent you. Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Make no mistake about it, man. The Brinks truck just backed up in Kansas City. They broke the bank for Pat. You know what I mean? And there's a couple franchises that come to mind who should be kicking themselves right now on the back of a deal of this magnitude being done. So they talking about a 10-year extension on top of the 2 years he got left, 12-year extension. The boy going to be in Kansas City until he's 36. Might have made $500 million in that time span just off playing football alone. Monumental deal. Monumental deal. I mean, it's the best quarterback in football. It's what you have to do. I just want to salute both sides for being able to get it done on behalf of Patrick Mahomes. Just look at the body of work. Then he had a 50-touchdown season. He won MVP, Super Bowl MVP. Changed the fortunes of his franchise. Now, I know a lot of you guys that follow me, you know, make sure you follow and subscribe, by the way. You know what I mean? You've heard me say change the fortunes of your franchise many times. It's not a lot of quarterbacks that have done that in the last 4 years, 5 years. Carson Wentz changed the fortunes of the Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah, whether you want to believe it or not. Jimmy Garoppolo changed the fortunes of the San Francisco 49ers. Whether you want to believe it or not. Russell Wilson changed the fortunes of the Seattle Seahawks. Whether you want to believe it or not. Ben Roethlisberger's, Eli Manning's, guys like that changed the fortunes of their franchise. Tom Brady's. Now, what I mean by change the fortune of your franchise is when you got drafted shortly after a Super Bowl followed. A Super Bowl followed. If you ain't done that, your franchise still in the same space, and you being drafted has done nothing for your franchise. A Super Bowl followed, or an appearance followed at least. Colin Kaepernick changed the fortunes of the 49ers when he was around. You got to be able to do that to secure the bag. You got to. And Patrick Mahomes changed the fortunes of the franchise, and that's how you get paid. Aaron Rodgers earned his payday. A lot of these dudes are earning their paydays. You got a bunch of dudes who ain't earned nothing, who should have been able to get a deal done before Big Pat got his deal done. Because it's going to be hard for Dak Prescott to say he worth what Pat got. He ain't do what Pat did. That's why you should have got paid before Pat. It's 3 guys right now who I believe that, you know, are going to get paid, but it's looking real shaky. Their organizations can hold them to a different standard now. Deshaun Watson, he going to get paid because the franchise of his organization really ain't much. If you want to be honest, it really ain't much. But Dak Prescott, these guys are 5-time Super Bowl champions over there as a franchise. And none of that changed since he been there. Not one more was added. Not even an NFC Championship appearance. You're in the same exact spot. So how do you think you deserve what this man just got per year? Lamar Jackson is going to be interesting to see how that pans out as well. But at the end of the day, man, it's looking like, you know, that, you know, this cap room thing is all not a myth, but you can work around the cap room. You can work around that stuff. And they proved it in Kansas City. They proved it. Now, I'm not a capologist or anything like that, but these guys were shouting to the top of the mountain saying that, you know, Kansas City is in cap hell. Don't look like it to me, according to the deal that they signed. Now, I'm anxious to see about this deal moving forward, how they're going to be able to retain talent with such a big chunk of money going to the quarterback who really deserves it. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Mahomes is going to prove what Carson Wentz and Russell Wilson have proven. two more guys who've got paid. He's going to have to prove what they've proven, that they could win with minimum talent around him. They can win with minimum talent. Patrick Mahomes ain't have to prove that yet. And I'm measuring Carson Wentz, Russell Wilson, and Patrick Mahomes against each other because I think they're the best 3 quarterbacks in the game. And that's no Eagles bias. It just is what it is. You know why Tannehill got paid? He proved that, he proved that he can get some stuff shaken. Patrick Mahomes is worth every penny. Every penny. You got to look at how these franchises structure winning. A bunch of second-year quarterbacks are out here trying to get paid. It's about what you do in that second year, if you think about it. Carson Wentz, amazing second year. Almost MVP had he not got hurt. Lamar won MVP in his second year. Patrick Mahomes, MVP in his second year. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys in their second year, that's the money year, didn't even make the playoffs. Did Deshaun Watson make the playoff in his second year? I don't know. I know Dak didn't. You know what I mean? And I'm judging it off of guys who are looking for this payday, man. Paydays just don't fall out the sky. You got to be able to change the fortunes of your franchise. You know what I'm saying? Now, I've been saying this, man. Them boys better get something done before Patrick Mahomes do, and they failed to do it. I'm anxious to see how this shake out. Let me know what you think in the comments.